Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading for the whole collective. For everyone, this coffee cup for the whole week of starting from July 8th to the 15th, all-inclusive 2023 for the whole collective. For all of us, let's see what the coffee cup looks like, my dear viewers. And there it is. Okay. We'll start from the beginning. Let's see what are important things that we need to be aware of. Okay. Oh, wow. That's very easy. A great change is taking place. This great change is cutting through, affecting different areas of life. Some people are changing their career or their work. Some of us are changing their residence, their location. The location is nominated, the foundation. Some are changing relationships, like, leaving relationships because they're not happy. So this great change is cutting through everyone's life to some degree, and it's just nominated those three areas. I feel like this change was long coming. It's like you've waited for such a long time to reach to this level. It's not a normal change like happens all the time. It's something that was long overdue, kind of a thing, long overdue. And it's like, wow, finally it's here. And in the process of this change, I feel like a lot of learning, a lot of teaching and a lot of learning has taken place. And in some cases, there's an end of one chapter. End of a chapter. Wow. It's amazing. I'm just trying to see here. Let me just put my glasses properly on. Yes, I'm seeing the letter L here. Very strong L. Maybe it matters to do with love. Could be the name of somebody. There's 1, 2, 3 L's and a face there. There's also a face of someone here. Someone with a very, it's amazing. It looks like Taurus because I've got the Taurus bull, the bull symbol right here. Somebody that might have Taurus in them. There's L here. L for love. L for London. L for luck. Luck also. So L, if it's your name or the person you're dealing with, it's connected to this situation. I'm also seeing the letter T for Teddy, T for Teddy, T for tomorrow, today. Also, I'm seeing 2 X's, 2 X's. 2 X's can mean 2 mistakes that have been the major reason why this transformation has taken place, like why you're leaving a situation. 2 problems, not 1. The X is also connected to, names, initials, like X for X-ray, X for exister. I can't think of a lot of X, exuberant. No, it's E. Every time I think of a word for X, it's always got E at the front of it. So anyhow, I just feel like with this section here, another important factor. M is there also, sorry, M for mug, meal, magic, M. Another important thing I would like to say, asserting yourself here is very important. You need to go for what you want. And this is the time now. It's a time for soulmate also. For those of you who are leaving relationships, you are going to be meeting your soulmate connections. And others, some of you are ready to start a family, time to have children. That's why this one relationship is falling apart, because you're destined to be with a soulmate, with the person that you're going to have a family with, and there's generations of that showing. There could be a birth of a child also. And I also feel like asserting yourself and saying no when you have to certain things that maybe that you are maybe overdoing. Maybe there are a few things that you are overdoing. That could be a problem. Very interesting. There may be some things that you need to control in your life. Maybe you're over drinking, over playing, over gambling, over spending. Something needs your control and you need to say no to. If your mind is too busy on overdrive and just sort of, you're feeling hyperactive, you need to see, I'm wondering if you're sleeping well, maybe you need to sleep better. It's important that you ground yourself so that you know where you're heading. And there is a little bit of chaos in your mind, like there's a chaotic It's probably what you're doing. Maybe it's your job. There's just too many little things that are overwhelming you. Too many responsibilities, maybe. It's important for you to be more grounded. So take time out and breathe. That's what I do when I'm overwhelmed and my mind is all over the place. I take time out and I just sit in silence and just breathe. And I try my best not to think. So I just breathe. And sometimes when I finish and I want more silence and more breathing, I play backgammon. Or with a computer, just playing online backgammon. And that helps me relax also. I feel like there's something that you've started and it's got roots. It's like you've planted something and it's growing. Some of you, it's to do with your garden, because I'm seeing you in a garden and growing things. Some of you may be growing something or doing a project in the garden. I feel like maybe you're thinking about doing a project in the garden. I'm seeing this among your thinking, your thoughts. But there is something that's extra energy that's draining you. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just your job. It looks to me like some sort of detoxification or purification is needed. Without a doubt. I see a great V here, and I see a rabbit. Chinese year of the rabbit, which is this year, 2023. The victory is going to be yours. You are going to be victorious, but you need to declutter. Declutter. Number 3, I'm seeing here, Chinese year of the tiger. Why do I always see tigers? It's amazing. I also see Chinese year of the pig, Chinese year of the goat, and Chinese year of the rabbit again. Those of you who are in these years. I'm seeing number 48 here. And there's a tree, a beautiful tree, and it looks to me like some of you are planning to be more flexible in your life or in your areas, trying to put more time away to do this and to do that. There is a lot of that happening. Flexibility is needed, even in your relationships. Remaining faithful to your ideals is very important. That's when I was talking about assertion, like being assertive. It is also remaining faithful to what you believe in. But don't create problems by being overly demanding. And that is a very important point that shows here. Especially if you're becoming overly demanding of others or even yourself. Sometimes you expect too much of yourself. You've got to let go. You've got to go softly. You've got to be a little bit more gentle with yourself and with others. And, sometimes we tend to obsess about things. I do that too. All of us, we all do that. So you've got to be very careful not to obsess about things too much and, persistence, especially for those that you care about. I'm very persistent when I care too much. And that's something about myself that I don't like. Because I get worried about my family and those around me. And I'm constantly saying, oh, but be careful. Or you might do this or don't do that. Or, so that you don't fall or so that this doesn't happen. It just obsessive, being obsessive sometimes can be a bit too much. So you need to be less obsessive as much as you can. And obsessing doesn't really help you deal with a problem. It just aggravates you even more. I do see that there is a lot of clarification, a lot of truth and revelations coming out. It's like truth coming out of the box or some sort of... this is going to be causing some issues and some restrictions. Some truth that's coming out could cause some restrictions or some entrapment or some domination, some control. Maybe it's something you're doing. Something gets revealed, okay? Some truth comes out, and that truth is making you feel trapped. Maybe somebody else is realizing about this and they're trying to control you. So you've got to be very careful. And I see some of you are forced to live by other people's rules, and that is affecting you big time. So you might not be doing well with that. Capricorn is shown here very strong. For those of you who are Capricorn, Aquarius, also star signs are shown here. In regard to this entrapment, Aquarius, a lot, there's double Aquarius here. I also see number 2 here, very strong. And I see a major change taking place. Events are taking place, changing things. I also feel like, there could have been possibly pain in a situation where you might have closed your heart off. This is a situation where some of you could be living in denial because it's too painful to see the truth and to live with the truth, especially if you are with someone that is very hard for them to change. Someone that's set in their ways and they're very complicated. It could be Aquarius here. Aquarius, and number 2 is February. Aquarius is connected to 2. Chinese year of the ox or buffalo also is connected to this. There may be some realities that are keeping a situation from changing. And it doesn't look like that action or compromise can resolve these problems or these issues. So I'm seeing that there is an ending of some sort. You're moving on, and the universe is saying, move on, keep going, move on, leave this. You can't change it. What you can't change, you've got to just let it go. Move on, and you don't have to think about it. It's time to let go, time not to hold on any longer. So I see you letting go and moving. The energy is flowing beautifully. The light is coming into your life. A beautiful giant, humongous fish. Fish is about luck. It's not 2 fish, so I can say Pisces, but it is one fish, one big, doesn't look like a fish actually. It looks like not a whale, maybe a dolphin. Yeah, it looks like a dolphin. And the dolphin is all about truth. It's about confidence, and it's about intelligence. This is going to, it shows to me that you are going to triumph. You are going to have a great victory over obstacles. And you are going to take action now. And you're taking action. And that action that you're taking is going to support you big time. Some of you are taking time out before you take this action. Some holiday or just some time out to heal. Taking time out to heal. And then you're moving ahead with this problem and taking action and going for it without stopping. Major transformation, major changes taking place. Financial growth is here very strong. Something is coming to fruition, something you've waited, maybe something you've invested for such a long time, but certainly there is abundance. Abundance is coming big time. I see a lot of gold, and I see a golden tree here. It's got a great victory inside of it and a lot of fruits. There's a business also, shaking hands agreement, but it looks like it's united. Like this is a circle of trust. It could be family business, but there's a lot of stability and a lot of profits coming from this situation. I do feel like it could be family working together or putting your hand in the hand of someone like family. Could be blood related, but there's a victory again. So many victories in this. I also see the letter V for Victor or Violet or victory. If your emotions are in turmoil, there's a reason for that. If you're feeling uneasy, there's a reason for that. There's a very awkward looking worm here. The worm shows that, you need to clear away negative energy. You really need to, and I feel like with this worm, this is the kind of worm like it turns into a caterpillar kind of a thing. There's going to be a lot of transformations, but at this point in time, before the transformations, it looks to me like you do need, there's a lot of unsettling conversations taking place, and there's negative internal dialogue, and that's what worries me with this worm. There's a lot being said, things that have been festering inside you that you've left and you haven't said, now you're saying them. Your emotions are in turmoil, or maybe you're not actually saying them out loud. Perhaps you're having these negative internal dialogues within you, but soon they are going to come out. They're leashing out, and they could be causing some havoc around you. That's why the detoxification was there. Detoxify, release them slowly, gently. I see a leopard here, and this shows to me that you need to be tactful in your way of how to release them, to detoxify, to let go of what's inside you instead of being there. Find ways how to deal with it in a very gentle way. If you're dealing with someone that is very aggressive or very hostile, and talking to them is useless, then maybe you need to throw somebody out of your life if it's that toxic. If it's impossible for you to leave this kind of toxic situation, maybe you should start taking care of yourself and slowly releasing this information and putting it in God's hands and asking for help in the universe or your guardian angels, whatever your belief is. I always say God because that's what I believe in, number one, more than anything else. So my dear viewers, as I was saying, that using tactic, using gentility, you can release from this situation slowly and gently, meditating and detoxifying more than anything else, like releasing anything that is no good. I see a beautiful head of a dog. Those of you who have pets, those of you who are planning to have children, those of you who are bringing new pets, those of you who are having literally a dog, or the Chinese year of the dog. This is about loyalty. You have to be loyal to yourself first and then to others. There is someone very loyal entering your life, someone incredible. This person is very honest and direct to the point, intelligent and very confident. They have faith in themselves, this person. This person thrives on a lot of fun and entertainment. They want fun, comedy, entertainment all the time. You'll enjoy them. You'll enjoy their way of looking at life, the way they entertain themselves. They're quite intriguing. This person has taken a big, giant space in your life. This means this person is going to touch your life in a big way or change your life. I feel like every time someone comes in your life that is born under the Chinese year of the dog, just like the real dog that comes in our life, always, I don't have dogs now, but I used to have dogs all my life. And I used to have cats too. So I'm one of those people who loves cats, dogs, and all animals actually. So I feel like this dog is going to be someone that is going to inspire you. Whether this person comes as a lover or comes as a friend or comes as a neighbor or a hero of some sort, like a mentor, this person is going to inspire you and change you. I see you doing things you've never done before because of this person. This person is very honest and straightforward and always will tell you the truth, no matter how painful it may sound and too much maybe, but they will direct you to the truth. I also see abundance coming with this person. As soon as they enter your life, there's a lot of abundance coming. It's also used for timing here. I see a beautiful connection. Now this connection, first, before the connection, I go into it because it's very long and very deep. There's something I just want to talk about here, connected to this. The dog is coming into your life, and also I'm seeing a great amount of money coming into your life. You're coming into a large sum of money. This could be possibly inheritance, could be a lottery win, lotto. It could be an investment paying off, but it's changing. Your could be from work that you've been doing, it's paying off or increasing. Something big is happening. Could be money that's coming in from a big sale that you're changing your home. Could be, some of you could be business, but I feel like your house is changing to a better home, bigger, more garden, more space. That's what I'm seeing. More house, more garden, more space, more room. And literally I'm seeing abundance, like you are showered with abundance. You have so much that you want to, that you can do. There's so much you want to buy, and you've got the funds to do it. You got a lot of money coming in to be able to buy a house, to do a great garden, to do everything. And some of you buying your own business. I see a chameleon here, and this chameleon, which is some sort of a lizard. Why I say, because it's got all these light and dark colors. And this chameleon shows to me that a lot of changes will take place. Some of them are going to be wonderful, and some of them are going to be a little bit complicated, but you will overcome them. What you need is to focus. Focus is needed, and that's going to transcend you and uplift you from this situation, so you don't have to think about it. Now, what you need to think about is the options you have. Some of you need to be very careful, because I feel like there may be some sort of clouded judgment here, something not being clear. It's like you may be misinterpreting reality or misinterpreting the truth, wishing for something that isn't possible. So you've got to be very careful when you're dealing with people that might be, what's the word? Maybe people who embellish a lot. Although I'm seeing a beautiful life here destined for you, you know, at a time, and it comes at a time where you're wondering, you know, you're saying, did I lose it all? Have I lost this? Have I lost this person? Have I lost everything? It's like when you're questioning about loss, the universe shows an amazing outcome coming, a spiritual partnership coming with someone wonderful, someone incredible. And it could be this giant dog. Could be possibly. I feel like divine intervention in your love life. You're getting a period of freedom, happiness. Yes, you've got choices, but I'm seeing you happy. I'm seeing you celebrating life with someone, and there's a lot of success achieved together with this person. So a spiritual partnership without any doubt, you know. And I see a lot of hugs, and you need these hugs. It's like this person is very, maybe they're giving you a lot of hugs. There's a lot of hugs between you and someone. Hugs. How beautiful. Yes, yes, you do. I see like a yes here. Yes, you do want a fresh start. Yes, there is a fresh start with someone. I see a new beginning with someone. And this new beginning is going to be beautiful. The first and foremost thing about this, there's a lot of intimacy. A lot of intimacy. And this intimacy, even in your sex life, it looks like there's going to be a lot of healing, a lot of give and take where it's not one-sided, a lot of pleasure. A lot of pleasure. This is, and the reason for that pleasure is because of spiritual connection. This person is incredible. You will adore this person because they're selfless. Wow, that's very interesting. They're selfless. That's why the union is incredible. Spiritual connection, a relationship that connects you beyond this lifetime. That's why it is so amazing. I'm also seeing here Chinese year of the horse, Chinese year of the ox, buffalo, Chinese year of the dog again, and Chinese year of the monkey. Very interesting to see this. Chinese year of the cat, rabbit, and tiger and rat. I'm seeing that there is one challenge being completely over. I think it could be your sex life improving to this high level. Love, one thing I'll tell you about this. I feel like true love makes the difference, even in your sex life and your intimate life, big time. Love makes the difference. And I feel like many, many, many of you, all of us, each and every one of us, this is for the collective, there's going to be a special soulmate connection, a union that is with someone beyond this lifetime, whether it's going to be one that's going to be to do with love, marriage, affection, intimacy, or whether it's going to be someone that perhaps comes in your life, this person, as a friend, or as a partner. All I know is that this union is made like a union made in heaven. So many decisions. There's going to be a proposal. There's going to be connection of energies like you've never connected before. That's what's amazing. That's what truly, truly is amazing. Wow, and you know what's amazing? Fire energy here, very strong fire energy. And who we got fire energy? Okay, there's Sagittarius. Let me just have a look, my glasses. Okay. We got Sagittarius here. The second one is the bull, Taurus. Remember I saw Taurus before? There's Taurus again, earth energy. So fire energy, I had Sagittarius. And the fire energies are Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But I was shown Sagittarius here. I also see earth energy, and I'm seeing Taurus and Capricorn. The third one is Virgo, but it's not here. I'm seeing Taurus and Capricorn very strong. Water energy here, very strong also, and I'm seeing Pisces and Cancer. I'm not seeing Scorpio, but I'm seeing Pisces and Cancer. I'm seeing air energy very strong here, Aquarius, and only Aquarius. It's very bizarre. I'm not seeing anything else, but air energies are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Ultimately, overall, I'm seeing, before I end it, I am seeing a letter here. I just want to see, is that an M? Yeah, it's an M. Oh, I saw M before. M for mug. Yes, I see two M's again, double. Then I see Q for quality. Q for quail, for quest. What else I'm seeing here? I'm seeing Z for zebra. Z for zebra. Zigzag. Zipper, and I'm seeing H for horse, and there is a horse there. H for happy, for hacks, but I'm seeing a horse, Chinese year of the horse, and freedom. Many of you are going to be set free from something that was toxic. You're removing someone or something is being removed from your life completely. Your dreams and plans are finally getting fulfilled, which is beautiful. hard work, careful planning, all that is giving you glorious success. You are going to be amazed at the outcome of your hard work. You can't even imagine to what level it's reaching. There's a great triumph, great victory, you know, over something even that was opposing you. There was a situation, it could have been a court case. It's over. You're winning. Positive effect. You're bursting with pride, and I see a lot of money coming in. Now, this is happening for a lot of fire energies here. Fire energy being Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. Very strong. There's also water energy here, very strong. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They're not showing all of them. I'm just saying the water energy I'm seeing only in regard to this situation of overcoming. But the victory that I'm seeing is for everybody, for the whole collective. But there may be some that I'm not talking about. Perhaps air energy doesn't seem to have, they haven't been shown here. So I don't know whether they will have great victories, but I'm an air energy myself, and I wasn't mentioned here. I'm air and fire, but that's something. There's hope for fire. My dear viewers, this was really intriguing, but I did see air energy before that was doing well in a relationship. Doing well. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget, this is for the collective, and of course, you know, it might not resonate 100%, but it will to some degree to each and every one of you, because that's the intention I put in it. That's what your guardian angels bring to the table when I beg for their support. My dear viewers, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do give me a thumbs up if it resonates with you. I can't wait to hear your stories and what resonated and what you think and what part of it you can relate to. It's all beautiful, always wonderful to hear your stories and what you think about this. And when you share your stories with me, I absolutely love reading them. Even though you might think I'm not reading all of them, there's hundreds, but I do go through randomly and read, and I really enjoy reading when you're sharing things. You said this and this is what I can. It's really wonderful. It gives me a lot of pleasure. I wish you a lot of happiness, abundance of joy and happiness, a lot of blessings and love and light to each and every one of you. Namaste.